Hi everyone, welcome back to Toes Up Tales with Mondia. So on this episode, we want to talk about friendship. We want to talk about the dynamics of friendship, and we will understand each and everyone's perspective or understanding of the word friendship. Yeah, and today I'm joined with these handsome men, and I'd want to introduce them. I'd really love to introduce them, but I'll let them do it on their own. So, what should I start with? Who wants to go first? Okay, let's start with Coley.
Okay, thank you. Very good afternoon to you all, our people. My name is Coley Kens, and we are here today to talk about friendship. I hope we are going to have a very nice time with you guys. Karibu sana.
Thank you. That is Coley. Next.
Thank you, Mondia, for having us. My name is Victor Otieno, and let's have an interesting interactive session you'll enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, as you've heard, this is Coley, this is Victor. So, tutakuwa tunaelewa their understanding of the same. So, friendship is a very important aspect of everyone's life. Kila mtu lazima akona that chapter. In fact, does it really end, friendship?
Actually, it's a lifetime.
It's a lifetime scenario or situation, yeah. So kila mtu lazima kuwe na rafiki in one way or the other. You might be bound by blood, you might be related, friends who are related, or friends who are not related. But the aspect of friendship remains. So we want to understand why is it really important, and we'll look at the weird scenarios pia zenye zinakuja na friendship. Yeah. So let me give Coley the first chance atuambie yeye understanding yake ya friendship ni nini, anaelewa aje, and then yeah, let's go with that first.
Okay, thank you once again, Mondia. It's a privilege to be hosted here today in the Toes Up Tales with Mondia to talk about friendship. As we all know that friendship is a very dynamic aspect of our social lives, and in everyday life we tend to make friendship, and in friendship some do tend to stand the test of times, while others come and goes naturally, just like seasons comes and go. So here we are going to talk about all aspects of friendship, those that stand the test of times, and those that come and goes, and their merits and demerits. Thank you.
Na wewe Victor, utaweza sema nini kuhusu mambo ya friendship? What is your experience with friendship until where you are now?
Yes, it's true that as a human, it's a human relationship that every human tend to build friends. Some have many friends, some have few, but it's an encounter that we experience in our lifetime. So it's a human relation that is built on different aspects. Some are built on trust, mutual understanding, or you share common aspects of life. So friendship will be built on different aspects, and many friendships are characterized by different experiences and relations.
Let's specifically talk about the different gender friendship.
Yes.
Or maybe let's dive right into girl-girl friendship. And because I'm a girl, I wouldn't want to dwell so much on girl-girl friendship, the aspect, yeah? Okay. So I'd want to hear perspective ya hawa watu kuhusiana na hiyo urafiki wa wasichana or wa mama. Like, what do you think about the girl-girl relationship or the friendship aspect of it?
Okay.
Maoni yako.
Personally, I think girl-girl type of friendship is the most plastic kind of relationship.
Why would you say that?
Because in my life, I've been able to see or to witness the plastic nature of this kind of relations. You find ladies are so close. Actually, there's this type of ladies we always call each other sweet names. You find a lady calling a friend of ours babe. But what goes on behind the scene is shocking. If you
Wait. Is it because men cannot call each other the sweet names? That is why you are
actually it's a bro code. Bro code rules are unwritten rules.
I know.
These are unwritten rules which just have to be followed. And so bro code rule is against a man calling a fellow man such names. You understand?
Yes, you do not call yourselves such names.
Yes.
Is that why? Is that the reason why you are against lady friends calling each other
You are missing a point.
those good names?
You are missing a point here. Actually, the point here is not even the good names they are calling each other.
Okay.
But the plastic nature of such kind of relationship comes in of what happens at the background. These guys are so real friends. When you meet or see them together, and you can even admire how they relate. But now you find another one talking about the other in their absence, and you're like, oh, I thought you guys were friends. How comes you are talking about this guy this way? So to me, the girl type of relationship, I believe, is the most plastic relationship we have on the planet Earth. Yes.
Victor, don't you believe that there are genuine girl friendship?
Yes,
They are, yeah?
Yeah, they are genuine. Lakini ni few.
Very.
Mondia, there are very few. But them ni manyoka.
This is Manyo.
Them ni manyoka.
Okay.
For you, for you as a lady, maybe itakuwa ngumu elewe, but you know, for us men, ladies tend to open up to us.
True.
Yeah, and we can understand better the kind of relationships you guys have. Ladies friendships ina watu ya showbiz na, but it's really plastic, like Koli is saying. Most ladies friendships are
They're
plastic,
not genuine.
and because okay, there are people you know and they are friends, but you ladies tend to trust one another very easily, and you end up mistaking people you know for friends. Mtu mnaitana babes, nini, you open up a lot and you share a lot, and
But in the real sense, there are people we know.
Yeah, they're
not,
just people
not
you met.
necessarily
And
friends.
Actually, they refer to their acquaintances as friends. These are people they know. These are people who should not be their friends in the first place. And you see, one thing with the ladies, actually, what now brings that the plasticness in their relationship, they don't even set boundaries in their friendship. They're just there. Then it reaches a point that the other party is intruding so much into your space that you feel no, it's going too much. This boundary didn't set it from the start. Nobody knows their limit. They go beyond limit, and now you find a very slight mistake is going to bring a rift between you. Something you could have prevented from the word go.
So what you're saying is that we ladies should set or should have boundaries.
Very important.
very
Very
the
important.
friendship, yeah.
Very
you should
important.
choose your friends.
And
You know,
this boundary should come from the word go. You know, this me.
But
These are my
it is
principles.
not something that you cannot just come and lay it out on the table to somebody who is becoming your friend. Mwambie, now if we are going to be friends, then this and this is what I think.
Actually, boundaries are not even spoken. They are not things to be spoken.
And you
They are
know,
things to be seen. Okay, we can be friends with you today. Then let's say I joke too much. Then I make a joke even about your family background. And you said, no, with me, we are not going that direction.
that's no longer a joke, that's personal.
You see? So these boundaries are just need to be set from the word go. You know that this is my personality. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yes.
And vile unasema eti someone is becoming your friend, you'll never tell when someone is becoming your friend. You see, you meet someone and you interact. The more you interact, because friendship is built.
Yes.
There are very many aspects that you need to consider to call someone your friend. Can you trust this person? How much do you guys share in common? Why should you call her your friend? Let her be someone you know until she proves she's your friend. So that to call her your friend, unaweza sema juu ya hii na hii, so and so is my.
And actually, I was about to ask that. Suppose you meet somebody today. At what point are you going to start calling them that now this is my friend?
For somebody to become my friend, to be called a friend, I think we should have a common understanding of many things, many topics. Yeah, we should like have common understanding. We should have similar or almost same vibes. We should agree on most of things. Then what else? Another thing that is not spoken of so much, and more so now in ladies' friendship, is the aspect of returning the friendship. You see, I can be your friend, and then there are things I do to you as a friend.
It
For
shouldn't be
example,
one-sided, yeah?
it should exactly,
You
it
need to
should not
reciprocate.
be.
Sure.
If I come to your house and I don't come empty-handed, yeah, and then I bring some things, I buy some things, come with them to your house. It is not a must that when you're visiting my place you should come with something, but at least once in a while you should show the effort. You should reciprocate the energy. You should buy yourselves gifts, gift yourselves as friends, and that is something most of us don't do as ladies. Or maybe, okay, let me not use somebody as an example, but most of the ladies don't want to return the energy, and that is another thing that makes us maniocs, as you people say.
Then again, you know, one thing, okay, what happens even in most girl type of friendship, a lot of ladies don't believe that we make friends according to how we are in different stages of life. And you know, priorities change. I can be friends with Vic today because let's say we met when we were watching football match. We became friends because of that match. Tomorrow my priorities change. I no longer like football.
True.
You know, I cannot continue being a friend with Victor who still loves football. I'm on a different stage of life, and I have to meet different people, and I have to make different friends. So our friendship with Victor might end, but that doesn't mean, not really even ending as per se, but now the energy reduces.
It shifts, yeah.
Yeah, it reduces. Even when we are talking on a daily basis, our conversation now starts to reduce. When you do that to a lady, they start having this notion that Monda siku naringa, amenikata off, na beef inaingia, alafu unapata kama mko na secret there, anaanza kusema, you know, Monda is like this, and that's why I'm saying, personally I believe I cannot trust a lady type of friendship.
It seems like you have different scenarios that makes you not trust girl friendship, right?
Yes.
No, Mondia. Like your example umepeana. You go visiting your friend with the goodies. Umetokea pale na kashopping. You see, with this umeanza kutai things of materialistic nature
In your friendship.
Friendship, when really friendship should be, I don't know, friendship should be just friendship. This is someone.
You don't think
no,
there are no conditions, but then do you not think it should come with
gains or
gains, then not necessarily gains, how do I call it, they're just appreciation. You just appreciate your friend, you appreciate each other. You see, you don't have to buy me things worth 50k 10k as a friend.
But you should never tie things of materialistic nature to friendship. When you start having expectations of such, then it can easily erode your friendship, because it's possible nikwe beshte na mtu wako well off, jamaa kwao wako fiti, na mimi kwetu mazee mimi ndio tegemeo ama bado ni na struggle kutoka block. So you see, like hizi vidole zitoshani, but see, now it's not necessary that you should only become friend with someone mwenye mko naye same level kwa life. So you know, as such, because me, what I expect of my friend ni akwe ni mtu naweza count on. That's really what matters. Can you count on your
but
friend?
It is a similar case, similar scenario of love languages. Now that they're friendship languages, the way we say, act of services, gifting, vitu kama hizo, assurance. Like you see, there should be that aspect in friendship.
That's why
it is not a must. This person brings you material.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I don't understand ladies when it comes to friendship. You know, as a man, you can be my friends. We don't talk on a daily basis. We can even take 5 months without talking. Then after this 5 months, there's something. I'm going through something that I need a help from my friend. Then I just call Vic. Niaje mse, niko na shida, nikia hapo punch. Then they don't even ask
what for.
Why are we not talking? They just send that 500. You do that to a lady.
Of course, I'd ask where have
before
you been.
she says that 500. You have to write a label diagram where you have been in the past 5 months.
Why you've not been saying hi? Why no communication?
No communication.
But then how can
then
you
just pop
disappear?
up.
I think that's the difference between now a guy.
We need to understand. In as much as we're friends, each and every one of us are their life, and people are busy actually.
True.
People are doing their things. So if I don't reach out, doesn't mean we stop being friends. We might just be committed with our things, but our friendship is still intact. So when you reach out, that time you're free or you need the help of your friend, I don't have to explain where I have been for the past 5 months. If you are able to come through, you just come through for your friend. That now what makes the difference between boys or between men and women.
Would that not be classified as people who you know who are close, who you can help whenever they come ask for assistance?
Yeah, I believe that's friendship.
Friendship.
That's not people you just know.
Friendship makes sense to different people in different ways.
Yes, sure.
But it's true that friendship must be fair. Just like anything to grow, or everything to grow, lazima ifiliwe. So kuna hizo aspects that we can't assume. You need to talk to your friend. Because
proper communication.
Yeah, proper communication is very necessary.
Yeah.
Hatuwezi danganyana eti I'll go absent for maybe a month and you still, what makes you count on me when we don't interact? You don't get to know me when you don't speak more often, you know. So but when you have known me with my personality, you know, it's my personality that makes you trust me. Know what I'm made of, or ways that I'm capable of coming through for you. So kuna tu zile vitu unajuanga ukiwa kwa ngori fulani unajua acha nipigie Vika hapa na Vika na misort na hapo ubatishi. So you know those friends that you can really count on. But the most interesting thing that we should not ignore is that friends have to trust each other. The aspect of trust
And you
Is-
can only trust somebody when you understand them, you understand their lives,
True,
you
true.
understand how they are, like
Mhm.
their lives, right? So in other words, they should also open up.
Yeah. Your friend is someone you never shy from
Yeah, very
sharing whatever you're going through. Always feel free to share with your friend. That's someone you call your friend. You trust them to keep your secrets. You trust them to listen to you and not judge you. You know, even when everyone is judging you, but your friend, because they know you, they know Mondia. Even when you mess up, they will not judge you. They'll remain your friend.
Can we talk about girl boy friendship? Do you believe it's appropriate?
Oi,
What
oi.
do you guys say about?
Uh,
Would you have a lady friend, like a very lady friend?
Sure, I can and I have.
You have,
Yes.
and they are just friends.
They're just friends.
So you believe in the dynamic of
I
girl
do.
boy,
I do.
man.
And
woman friendship?
actually, most friendship between man and lady works because actually it doesn't come with a lot of expectation like girl. It doesn't come with so much expectation. I just know Molly is my friend. We talk. We can come through for each other. It works. I've seen it work.
It works. Do you agree, Victor?
Mbona ni kuchwani chwani?
Uh-huh.
Because there's no type of friendship that do stand a lot of tests like
Girl boy.
girl boy friendship.
Hapo ndio mambo ya bestie inakuja.
Zile temptations zitapitia. I doubt if it will stand the test of time.
Well, let's put it in this way. Huh? Let's leave the lady man, girl boy. Let's talk about people who are in marriage. You're married, you have a partner. Would it be appropriate for you to have a female friend somewhere? A really good, close friend
Why not?
when you're married? You have no problem with
I
that,
don't
right?
have any problem.
What about you?
Yes, it is. It should. Of course, it will still go through tests when just like the boy girl kind of friendship, but because when someone is your friend, now you're couples. When you're married, is decisions you make, the kind of friendships you keep.
Sure.
It's beyond you just as Mondia, because you are in
No,
an institution. So your friend should be your wife's friend.
We must
feel
be
so.
common friends.
So,
Uh,
what you're saying is a very good friend to you should be a friend of your wife.
Yes.
Yeah, when
Right?
you are married.
yes.
So, in a case where they're not friends with your wife,
It's bringing a lot of mistrust in the marriage, which is actually, I can call it a time bomb. A time bomb, which will explode sooner or later and bring a lot of problems in the marriage. So I would prefer, and I will agree with Pete, that if you have to have a friend of a different gender in your marriage, it has to be your common friend.
Yeah.
There's a friend to you and a friend to your wife.
Yes. Just the same way.
So
I want to feel well. Mama's akona jama best yake mbaya.
Bestie.
what if that friendship comes, for example, in a line of work? You work someplace and you really have somebody who you're good friends with, the opposite gender. This is somebody who trusts you. They see you as a very good friend. They are not a friend of your wife's, right? Ni rafiki yako.
You have to introduce them.
Okay.
You
You have
just
If they are good genuine friends, you have
you have just to introduce, because actually, if they're good friends, I want to know this is your good friend. This someone will be texting you all over, will be calling you all over, and if I don't know them, you won't convince me this is just your friend. Actually. Personally, you won't convince me if I don't know them. So I feel if you have that type of good friend in the workplace, the good thing you can do is to introduce them to your family or your partner, so that it prevents that mistrust. Because when you start this mistrust in your marriage, it's a time bomb.
Yes, let her remain just colleague, and when she becomes a friend, she should be a friend to your family as well.
I think I agree with you guys. At least you should introduce them to you.
Yes.
Yeah, if they're friends with good intentions, right?
You can even invite them over to your home. If they have that good intention, there's nothing preventing them from coming over to your place.
So, Tales Have Tales with Mondia sampled some unique stories, unique friendship stories or experiences by different people. So I'll just choose 2 or 3 at random. I'll choose 2. I'll read them out. I'll let these guys react. And then I'll ask them to give us a weird friendship scenario so we react to it. Doesn't have to be personal, okay? Yeah, so mtu asikuwe na pressure. Yeah, you just give us a story, we'll react to it. So, so this is what somebody said. Story. I'll just read it how it is. You're free to interrupt and react to it. Huh? So my ex cheated on me with this lady. During my frequent random investigations, I got her email address, then her phone number. One day, I decided to give her a call. The normal woman to woman type of call. Nipigieni makofi, mpigie makofi. Alikuwa anakuja as a woman, yeah? Okay.
Kwanza umejua huyo ashaacha kazi yake ama amekuwa DCI. Amekuwa DCI sasa.
Ameamua kufanya ile kazi.
Okay.
So this is what this person says. We were on the phone for more than 4 hours. We planned for
with
a
the lady
date.
or with the man?
With the lady.
Okay.
They're talking with the lady. So we planned for a date and met few days later. She was older, but we had a connection. We laughed and ate and talked as if we'd known each other over the years.
That's why I say
Wait.
no. That's exactly why I say it.
That's kind of
That's
weird.
exactly why I said women are nyokes.
Right.
They're not human. How? Tell me.
Remember, they're dating the same person.
Tell me. Okay.
They just
you
found
know
out.
this is your man. Okay? And for whatever reason, you suspect that he is dating another lady. Okay. You have done your DCI thing. Now
Found them.
you believe you have some evidence. But I think the other lady shouldn't come in the picture here. Why can't you just confront your man and talk this out? Why will you go to an extent of looking for this so-called co-wife? No.
Wonder that's why
No.
it's really hard to trust lady to lady friendship, because ladies can easily hide their intentions.
Thank you.
They can easily they will hide their intentions even for a whole year, and you'll never know what they're really after.
Because I'm just trying to understand why this lady is feeling comfortable, is saying they had a connection and the first meet up with the other lady who's also banging
And if this relationship was built on trust, the most honorable thing this lady could have done is to approach this man and talk it out.
But you people are very funny creatures.
No.
So let's keep it there. Let's listen to what they
I'll
say.
just
Yeah?
get story.
So, funny enough, we became best friends.
So nataka confront huyu jamaa wa dewili.
No. We don't know about that. Yeah?
So this friendship
they're
is based
saying-
on co-banging.
Or mischief.
they're co-wives or co-girls.
Yes,
So
yes.
they've made peace with that. Yeah.
Okay.
So funny enough, we become best friends. Yeah. During our one of our many dates, we got ourselves matching T-shirts to confuse our mind.
No, no ratio.
Wait, he had no idea we were talking. Now the man, yeah. Both of us never showed him any signs that we knew what he was doing. So it means both of them allowed each other to be in a relationship with this guy. Right?
Something
They
must
were-
kill a
they were-
man.
Jesus
Something
Christ.
must kill a man.
Okay, let's listen.
I pity my bro.
So we wore the T-shirts on the same day that he would see the both of us. So what this lady is saying is they were going to meet, so they decided to both wear the same T-shirt. Yeah. Okay, fine. So one time, this lady had a date with another guy. Wait, what happened with them wearing the same T-shirt and meeting this
That's what I
guy?
wanted to ask. They didn't meet the same day they wore the same
Guys,
t-shirts.
that is pending. We don't know what happened between that.
Okay.
But let us
Okay.
continue with the story. So one time, this lady, now the friend, had a date with another guy. And because our man was jealous and crazy type, we had to come up with a plan on how my co-wife would go on this date and interact.
You see? Exactly what I was saying. Exactly what I was saying.
No,
And
they're already co-wives, yeah? And then now, the funny thing is that the person who is talking, person A, is the one who is in a relationship with this guy,
with
right?
this guy.
But then now,
The
the
third
side
side,
chick, the person B, is
the
going on
co-wife.
a date.
Uh-huh.
Yes. But
With
then
another
now,
guy.
the main chick is trying to cover it up so that this guy would
You
not.
see,
That is
you see
crazy.
HIV taua the only village.
Amekuwa DP wake sasa. Wewe.
So, amesema, so the co-wife would go on a date and
That must be
interact.
must have been,
Makofi kwake tena, right?
that must have been a relationship.
Let's
Nairobi.
continue. Yeah? So, person A is saying, I had to fake sickness in the evening so that our faithful, caring man would spend the better part of the evening and night taking care of me. This
And-
became our thing. We would fake being sick for each other to go on dates. So that is interesting. That means person A also had another man that they were seeing while in a relationship with this man. So if she wanted to go out, then the co-wife,
Will keep the man
the
busy.
man busy. Yeah,
The same to this other one.
interesting.
Bro was
So-
only dating two, now they're fine.
Have a chain.
Imekuwa chama.
It's a
Chama
chain,
cha
yeah?
mapenzi.
Okay. So the lady is saying, I won't tell you how it ended, but I loved that lady, and maybe in this life or the next, we would be great sister wives. But to a good man. Not that man, to a
No,
good
now
man.
let me ask you, Mondi. Why are this lady or this lady or person A labeling their man a bad man if they are doing the same thing?
Because the man was cheating before they realized.
What are they doing? Is this not cheating?
Maybe they're saying they did it
You know,
after finding out. They
Cannot justify
collaborated.
that. Cannot justify what they did. You know, two wrongs cannot make a
Make
right.
a right, true.
Two wrongs cannot make a right, and you cannot cheat to justify. And you cannot tell us that your man is cheating. That's why you are cheating. Nothing.
That's really common with ladies. They never react to their actions. They blame you for their actions.
For their eye.
They don't. They never consider what they do.
I think that is very weird, and I believe that happens. It's not just this scenario.
Yes, it do
You'd
happen.
find many scenarios of main wives or main girlfriends befriending the side.
This and two ladies decided to cheat and to cover up for each other. What if their new partners are also cheating?
Then it's a chain.
So it's going to be a chain. Then things happen. It will continue this chain, and we have different types of deadly diseases out here, which are not, some are curable, some are not curable actually. You make this chain in the name of vengeance, and in one line of this chain, somebody contract a disease.
It gets compromised.
Get compromised. This is going to reach you and reach your first now bad man, as you call it, right?
Yeah,
Do you think you should have solved the problem?
that would not solve it.
That will not solve the problem. You're creating yourself. You are getting yourself even into a deeper shit. Actually, you can understand. So I personally feel two wrongs cannot make a right. If you feel you cannot continue with this thing, you walk out honorably and start another one.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm reading you people the second story. Victor will react to it when I'm done. So this person is saying, I once had a very close friend. She was the best. So I was in a relationship, a very serious one, and she was the first person I shared it with, since she was my best friend. Yeah. So our relationship was blooming. It was a nice one, but something happened. Okay. So after being in a relationship for 5 months, vitu zilianza kwenda mrama. I didn't know where the problem was. Unfortunately, kumbe huyu, the so-called friend, went behind my back and started dating this guy.
Akagongeo. Women.
Remember, this is a best friend, yeah?
Best friend amekugongea nasema yao.
Best friend.
Plastic.
In fact, yeye pia anasema Makiu, this was my best friend.
And she was the best.
Can be demons, yeah?
Oh.
Okay. She continues, I hate this girl so much because she knew I loved this guy and she went on seducing this man. But
Then you
is
want
the
me,
man the problem?
Then you want me to believe?
Is the
Wait.
lady the problem?
You want me to believe
Or the
on
man.
a girl friendship? Not on this side. Maybe in the next line.
Personally,
You
okay,
cannot
let me not
play-
react
okay.
to it.
Okay.
Let me just continue first. Men can be something else. Yani, he couldn't resist. I decided kuwacha wafanya nini waendelee. But the relationship didn't last for even a month. I vowed to do the same thing to her. I promised myself. Since I vowed for a payback, niliamua kutokuwa in any relationship. I waited patiently for the payback time. Hey, huyo mtu, she's not doing any relationship. She's waiting for payback.
Payback. Okay.
She's planning evil. Lot of evil.
After yeye ku break up na yule mjinga, she went into another relationship, right? And I decided now it's time for the payback. I decided to play along since we were still friends. Remember, ule alifanywa nini, aligongea. But they are still friends. Yeah, they're still friends. But mtu nyuma yake akona.
That's exactly what I was telling you when we were starting this. That you cannot trust girl friendship. You see, the other lady still believes they're friends, but the person B is planning evil behind her back. Really?
But why would you believe you're a friend to somebody you snatched? That would be the same case for Kendi and Ajib. You know Ajib Gadon?
Yeah.
And Kendi. So Ajib was initially dating who? Josh.
And let me tell you
Then
something.
wakaachana, and then who was in the picture? Kendi.
Let me tell you
And they're
something.
thriving, and they're not friends. So why would this lady assume they're friends?
Actually,
Yeah, she did the worst.
those two ladies were not friends in the first place.
Jill,
They were not. They believed they were, but they were not.
it was a competition, not
It was a
friendship.
competition. It was not, and you know, if you're in a relationship, let's say I'm dating somebody, or let's say we are dating, and Victor is my friend, and Victor knows we are dating. When you see Victor making moves to you, and we are best friends with Victor, he knows I'm not dating you. I want to get that aspect. He knows you are not the main.
Yeah, I know. Because bros code.
Yes. I don't know if
But
there's
wait,
something in the ladies.
for a minute I wanted to believe in man-man friendship. But
Yes.
even if I was not the main one for you, why would Victor chase after me?
Because he knows we are not dating with you.
And,
We are having a common thing.
But
do our
that
thing.
common thing, that is where Brocode comes in. You should know.
Brocode comes in with the main mama.
you will see a friend with
You guys are demons.
as bros. My friend can have a nice blazer and I could borrow it for a day and
And just okay with
You
that.
people just hold it there. Just hold it there. Huh?
Okay, continue.
Let me continue with our story. Yeah? So I played along and started dating this man. So
Which man?
remember
friends.
the
No, it's
last
payback
part I
time.
read was
Ah.
I decided to play along as if we were still friends. So she's saying
aliachwa akachika.
she played along
That's how in this
mpaka she started dating this man. So huyu boyfriend wake, guess what? aliingia box and they're still in a relationship with that guy 2 years down the line and they're very happy. So Ali local lodge. You know, I love it.
That lady. Hey.
Mondia,
No,
ladies are naturally evil. That's for a
will
fact.
you say that?
Yeah, you guys just
No,
naturally.
it depends
evil.
with who you people are interacting with because this is
Oh.
sad.
Like that's so much in you that you only need a spark to ignite it. You know, like a lady will burn the whole house and blame you for showing her where the matchbox is kept. You know.
But let me ask you, where is that lady calling prostitution vengeance? Because that's being a
That
hoe.
is being impressed.
Yeah, that's just being a hoe. You cannot tell me you know that this guy is dating my friend, and you now want to get into this relationship to prove a point.
Except she's not doing it for money.
To prove a point. That be.
So this like you know.
So
then
let me conclude it. She's saying so the so-called friend ilibidi akubali matokeo. She started it and now I'm enjoying it. I guess he wasn't for her. So she concludes by saying having a lady as a best friend is a no for me. Makyushi is a lady. A big no.
They're confirming.
I
what
have
you said.
several men as best friends. I'm happy she accepted now the friend and believed me and we are still friends. But not close, since I don't believe in having enemies. So yeye ni status viewer.
you know a lady
Jesus Christ.
boy-girl friendship, the only thing that could jeopardize this friendship ni labda jamaa kuombe. That's the only big thing that could end up destroying that kind of friendship.
Sure.
Yeah. Ajaribu kutoka friend zone. Lakini but with ladies, lady friendship, there's a lot of pretense. There's a lot of hidden intentions,
jealousy,
and natural jealousy, you know, and natural evil. When I'm a nice guy and I'm a well-off guy, you are dating me and you're a friend. Trust me, a lot of your homies will be on the line waiting to jump in.
to
like
see your
super-
downfall. If it
They are really waiting to bang your man and just have that ka window. Hata ukiwacha dirisha hivi, unaruka ndani kama
Yeah.
mapaka. You know? So that's really common when you have a relationship that is doing well. I would advise ladies that you keep your friends away from your man. Just keep
They
them
should
away
not.
from your man.
Okay, they could have their contacts.
No.
No.
Ay, unamka
That's the genesis of all the
trouble.
problems. That's the genesis.
unamka
So,
Tuesday
the
umetumiwa.
moment-
If I have a man, if I'm dating, my best friend
Should
should
not know
not
about
have.
it.
Aye.
Should, okay,
But
even,
what is the aspect
even
of
if
being
she
friends?
knows you are dating, but they should not be friends with your man.
At all?
Not even contact
Not
the
even.
she should never have his contact. Mondia, unamka Tuesday unapata umetumiwa tiris. Unashangaa. Ai, Achieng. I thought you were just why to get
Wait, somebody would send you that out of the blues.
Yeah.
Unaamka tu unapata you
In
have-
fact, your girlfriend's best
Should
friend.
actually.
Okay, I'm sure.
Your
Somebody
girlfriend's
would
best
send
friend
you
will
that,
send
like,
you.
without you asking.
Yeah. Huh? Alafu ajifanye tu ni by mistake.
I was sending someone else.
Akwambia you deserve starting your day or your Tuesday morning or
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, guys, those are some of the scenarios, yeah, with friendship. So, at this point, let me just give you people one instance. One, let's not make it very long, but you people will give us a scenario. It doesn't have to be personal. It can be something you experienced with friendship.
Or
Doesn't
so-
have to be doesn't have to be a boy-girl friendship. Can be a man-man
Or a girl.
or a girl-girl or a girl-boy. So who
Ooh.
wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, fine.
And I'll give you a scenario which I witnessed. Being that I was also a common friend to these two friends. This is about a girl-girl friendship. So we were having a certain gig. And these friends were to participate. Actually, they were to compete for a prize. There was a prize to be won, right? There was good money to be won. And now, you know, in a country we are having this tendency to compromise almost everything. So there was a need, or there was a plan to compromise the outcome of this competition. So it was the highest bidder to win the prize. So you like the competitors were to pay the organizers something, now that to compromise the result. So whether you are having the things needed or not, but now the results will come in your favor. And remember, these two friends were competing for this.
They are both models.
They are both models. And we're having a modeling gig, and there's a prize to be won. And now the organizers who is having the highest bidder. No, you know, in modeling, the awards would be to give the winner. There was to be a first runners-up up to the second runners-up.
I actually understand the concept of modeling.
You
It has
understand.
very high cartelism now that I was a student leader.
So, the highest bidder was to be given the crown, the winner. The second highest bidder, the first runner-up, that way. So, there's one lady who came to bid to be given the crown. And she was ready to pay for it. Then the friend comes in, also want to be crowned.
Yeah.
But now I see the organizer is telling this other lady that your friend so and so already paid some amount, and she's going to be crowned. The winner, the queen. Then this friend pulls a certain statement which left me thinking again about friendship issue. Let me tell you, hey, this other friend tells the organizers that I don't have a problem with who is going to win what.
But
The only problem I'm having that so and so does not win or does not become
the winner.
not actually the winner. The friend says, even if I'm going to be the fourth position, let my friend be the fifth.
Their friend now, their best
Yeah,
friend.
they're best friends.
So whatever
So-
they're saying, whatever position they become, their friend should be
Even if-
behind them.
Even if she's the 10th position, the friend should be behind.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, really?
And their pay.
Yes. Like, really? I thought you guys were friends. Why you always feel so jealous of your friend being in front of you?
Oh, that's
So that's why
weird.
I'm saying I don't believe. Because before that, I thought these guys, unaona ile rafiki wa toka ni toki. So unasema hivyo. If you see Mondia, you automatically know that Victor is around.
They were those goals, friendship
Yes,
goals.
friendship goals. Actually, you will admire that type of
Snubs
friendship.
and-
Eh?
yeah.
I want to have a friend like so and so. If you see somebody somewhere, you automatically know the other one is around, even
Around.
if you are not seeing them.
Them,
But you
yeah.
automatically know they're here.
They're around.
Because they were always together. They do a lot
Doing
of things
things
together.
together.
They go places together. And now comes here that the other party is not interested in winning anything, so long as her friend is behind. Really?
She wants the best that her friend
Mashallah,
could have.
mashallah,
Yes.
friendship. That is weird. Provided they're anywhere behind them.
Yes. Provided they're behind
But
them,
this is a best friend.
the best friend. Why
But
can't
again, the weird thing is they also want to win. They want to be crowned.
Yes, they want to be crowned, but
But there's a condition.
Yes, if I'm not being crowned, let my friend know
Not
also
be
not
crowned.
be crowned.
In fact, not just not being crowned, they should be behind me.
Behind me. That's it. That's your best friend. Why can't you be happy for your friend winning? Because
Because that will
if you are
give
that
you
close,
the spotlight.
thank you. If we are that close friend, your win should be my win. We celebrate your wins together. Why will you be friend with me and you don't want me to win? That the level of jealousy women are.
I thought we only jealous when it comes to friendship, not friendship, relationship issues. But let's hold it there. Let's listen to Victor's scenario. Then we'll
Ooh.
close it. Tell us something. Tuambie ile kitu umesikia that was weird. Tusikie.
Like, okay, I actually I'm friends with a lot of ladies, and even their friends are my friends. So I witnessed firsthand many scenarios, like the kind of relationship that ladies have, and some are I sympathize, because you could be genuine, you are a genuine friend, but your friend nyokes. So there's one that I really felt a lot of pity for that lady, because that was her breakthrough. Like she was there. She had a guy who is a Mzungu, and they had dated for a while, and things had reached a level that the guy wanted to process the visas and give greener pastures and majuu huko kwanza ukipata chance ya kwenda huko. Yeah. So yeah, she was already living well, like she had it, so she had friends, and she's this type that whenever she was going out, she could carry her friends along. Wanaenda wakule, take those snaps, share nene. So in Ambogi, there were guys like me. I was one of her friends, and so we went out on a certain day, and we were 3 males and these 2 girls. She came just with this one friend, this one buddy friend. So we are out just having fun, drinking and taking pictures. I don't know, like, so kumbe this lady, the bad friend, had bad intentions, like these snaps. I don't know. She let her have the boyfriend's number, the Mzungu's contact.
That is trouble.
I don't know.
The beginning of
The beginning.
Man. So like, we are friends Mondia. We could go out, and there's nothing bad with us dancing as friends, So this lady that took you out that night, alikuwa na dance na jamaa, one of the guys wenye tulikuwa naye, and I don't know, the lady timed that compromising, position, like ile time amekuwekea jamaa anaposewa fiti.
And took evidence.
She took that
for
snap.
Kalatas.
So it's not like it's just we just out as friends and we are having fun. She took that snap and sent the Mzungu.
Oh no.
So your girl, you shouldn't trust her. Oh.
See what she's doing.
Yeah, see, she's out with guys, see, a lot of nonsense, and the guy aliquit, and
Just like that.
and he ended up with this other lady.
Oh no.
I'll end up now the mwingine.
Wait, what?
Like,
And the way dating those Mzungu is from the subtle point, from what we get, it has very many benefits. Yeah.
Yes.
So imagine being left.
yeah, it was a nice guy, really. He's from England, and that was a really good opportunity for the lady. Angeenda far. The friend took that opportunity, snatched.
And now the like the other lady could not defend herself. There's evidence.
There's raw evidence.
Raw evidence. Oh no.
I guess you know that compromising
Oh wow.
situation, like mzungu aliona hivi akaona hapa amegongea. I guess it touched him in the heart, and that trust was lost.
Those people, they're always very petty.
Yeah.
They're big on trust. So any slight mistake, any slight thing would compromise
so serious,
everything.
And again,
And because it's long distance.
And this is coming from your best friend. So you know when your best friend tells him, it's easy for him to trust, you know.
I guess that was the end of that friendship, right?
And that lady was broken. I guess she's still broken.
That would be
Like,
so unfortunate.
she lost a lot.
Oh, wow. So this thing called friendship is really, it's complicated.
You should really like know who is your friend.
But I believe in good friendship.
Yeah, there are good friendships out there.
They're very good.
I also do.
Friendship scenarios.
They are good
Those who've
friendships.
excelled together.
We've seen friendship standing the test of times. Yeah, there are very good friendship out there.
There are those friends who'd come in handy when you're not mentally okay, right? So it's a lot. There are a lot of dynamics in friendship, and
Yeah, true.
yeah, that is it. So we'd really love to hear your opinion on friendship. What do you think? What do you think? And mostly about the girl friendship, the girl boy, and the male friendship. What is your opinion on the same? So you can drop us a comment. You like this video, share it, and we'll be back handy with more exciting topics. Yeah. So it's been good to have you. My name is Mondia. I'm your lovely host with these handsome guests. Yeah. So
Thank you.
until next time, we'd say bye.
Kudos.
See ya.